Warn them from me.
She says, I don't know where you came from. Now, I'm a little child. I'm a little something. And she's telling me, she didn't tell the rest of them. She told me by myself. She said, Bubba, Bubba, I don't know where you came from. She said, me and this lady was fighting in the community, and I bit part of her nose off, and they locked me up for like a flat sentence of 6 months or something like that, she told me. There is nowhere in the New Testament that the Most High God ever said anything about Jesus at any time. They said it. Greeting our Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters. This is the High Priest, L.D. Smith, the Watchman on the wall. Family, as always, grab that King James. But first and foremost, we want to give a shout out to the whole family. Israel. That being said, family, we're going to get right into our teaching. We got a fine teaching as always. We just give all praise to the Most High living God of Israel. The one that does all these things, the creator of all things, He says, I am God and there is none else. And family, I believe that. I know it. There is no other God besides him. Giving him all praise. All praise. All praise to our Father. All right. Now, family, I think I named this one here, the Most High called thee by thy name. And see, family, that's why anybody open the New Testament or either deals with the New Testament and say that they are working for the Most High living God, they out of their mind. They out of their mind. They are. And I'm gonna prove it to you right in the pages. And this is so simple. I mean, this is even simpler than general math. I mean, like 1 + 1 is 2, 2 + 2 is 4, 4 + 4 is 8. You know, that's simple. We're not getting into calculus or geometry or trigonometry. None of it. We just doing general math. I mean, God has made his plan so simple. But a lot of y'all have made it complicated because y'all want to make it seem like y'all got one up on the people and you had not even been called. You're doing something. Yeah. A lot of them, they out here for money. But see, this is not money. This is not money, yes. You should not muzzle, as they say, you know, the ox that treadeth out the corn. That's over there in the New Testament. But anyway, see, because I used to be a Christian. Yeah, I was a diehard Christian until the Most High opened up my eyes, and showed me that, look, Jesus is not God, I'm God. I'm God. And like I say, I'll take that New Testament and beat the hell out of any of them out there with it. I was in it for over 20 years. That's right. And it's nothing but a bunch of lies. But you want the truth, you're in the right place. Now, we're going to go forward here, and as I always say, I want you guys to think about the reading. Listen to the words. Read along with me now. Some of y'all can read way better than I can. But look, I'm going to explain this thing to you where you get a clear understanding, all right? Now, that being said, we're going to start in Genesis chapter 12. Now, look what it says. Now, the Lord had said unto Abraham. See that? The Lord had said unto who? Abraham. By name. By name. And this is no coincidence. See, all those that work for the Most High always go to them and call them by name. Just like I told you guys about me. The words came off the page of the Bible when I was down inside my basement. I was 36, 37, somewhere along there. And the Most High ran me up out of my basement. And I said, I looked back because I heard a voice say, stop, stop. I looked back and I seen the Bible flip down where I ran from. I let go of it and it fell face down. And it was over by the window. And I looked back, I said, my God, what did you just do to me? I'm scared now. I'm a grown man running from this. Because these saw something that was virtually impossible. Because my up here saying that shouldn't be. See? And then when I came back, I was reluctant to pick it up because I was afraid. I was very afraid. And it took me some time to touch it. And I finally picked it up. But he called me by name. Larry. That's what he said. Just like he called Moses, Moses. See that? He called Abraham, Abraham. He called Jacob, Israel. Changed his name. Called Isaac, Isaac. Everybody who he called David, David. Everybody, every one of his servants he called them by name. It's right in the pages. But let's keep on going here. He says, get thee out of thy country and from thy kindred and from thy father's house unto a land that I will show thee. I'm going to send you on a mission. See that? That's what he does. He always, all the ones that he called, he sends them out on a mission. But everybody else on the internet, see, anybody can get on the internet and say anything. And if it sounds good to these right here, instead of you listening with this, you listen with these. And then you out there just following behind somebody and they just saying all kinds of stuff that don't make no sense at all. That is contrary to this. Because they had not been sent. It's right in the pages. Now let's keep on going. All you that hear this word, you need to be afraid. Because he can pull anything out of that bag he wants. And ain't nothing you and I can do about it. You better hope. See, because the priest used to be the same way. When they saw the priest coming, the priest only had two things that would come out of his mouth. You know what that was? Judgment or blessings. One of the two. Y'all out here hooping and hollering, following behind Queen of Heaven, Allah, Yeshua, Yahweh Shai, Jesus, all these, I'm telling you, they do not match up with the one that's in the Old Testament. It doesn't. Now you see here that Abraham's name is mentioned here. And he tells Abraham what to do. And then he says, I will make thee a great nation and I will bless thee and make thy name. What is thy name? Abraham. Abraham. But all of them out here, boy, I'm working for the Most High. I'm doing this right here because I'm a Hebrew. You're all out of order because you don't have an assignment. But let's keep on going. Let's go to Exodus. Let's go to Exodus. I'm going to show you. Let's go to Exodus 30. Where I want to go? Exodus 30. Let's go to Exodus 33. Now, watch this right here. Let's look at verse 11. It says, and the Lord spake unto Moses face to face as a man speaketh unto his friend. And he turned again into the camp. But his servant Joshua, the son of Nun, a young man, departed not unto the tabernacle. And Moses said unto the Lord, see, thou sayest unto me, see that? Bring up this people, and thou hast not let me know whom thou wilt send with me. Yet thou hast said, I know thee. Somebody hit the clap button. All praise. All praise. See that? Know him by name. Know him by name. He never called Jesus his son at any time. Never. They said he was the son of God. And even he said, when Pilate asked him, are you the king of the Jews? Are you this? He said, thou sayest. Y'all said it. I didn't say it. Y'all said it. But you can see right here. All your perpetrate wares. Look at this right here. It says here that he knew Moses by his name. Now I'm gonna go back and start here at verse 12. He said, and Moses said unto the Lord, see, thou sayest unto me, bring up this people, and thou hast not let me know whom thou wilt send with me. Yet thou hast said, I know thee by name, and thou hast also found grace in my sight. Y'all see that? It's right in the page, and I ain't making up nothing. I ain't making up anything. But there is nowhere in the New Testament that the Most High God ever said anything about Jesus at any time. They said it. Moses and God is having a conversation. Moses is rehashing to the Most High God what he heard with this right here. Not with his ears, with this, with his heart. Now, and then it says, I have also found grace in thy sight. Now, therefore, I pray thee, if I have found grace in thy sight, show me now thy way, that I may know thee, that I may find grace in thy sight. Now, let's keep on going. I'm going to go on down to 17 now. Consider that this nation is thy people. He said, my presence, shall go with thee. And see, this is the whole thing. All the Most High servant, his presence always goes with his servant. Always. Always. Now look what he says, I will give thee rest. And he said unto him, if thy presence go not with me, carry us not up hence. In other words, if your presence don't go with us, don't let us go any further. Don't send us out. Because see, without the Most High, baby, we are doomed. We are doomed. Without the God of the Hebrews, we are doomed. But let's keep on going here now. He said, for wherein shall it be known here that I and this people have found grace in thy sight? Is it not in that thou goest with us? That's the only way. He says, so shall we be separated, I and thy people, from all the people that are upon the face of the earth. But y'all want to mingle. Y'all want to mingle with all the enemies round about. The Most High is telling we as people, stay with your own. Stay with your own. God is a God that separated us. You don't even fit in with them. They say the little the little crazy little jokes. You can see we ain't nothing like them. The white boys do all kind of crazy jokes. We don't joke like that. We bring it to you. We make it real with you. Look what he says here. And the Lord said unto Moses, I will do this thing also that thou hast spoken. For thou hast found grace in my sight, and I know thee by thy name. It's like he called me. He called me. He said, Larry, I'm sitting on the side of my bed. I was drinking alcohol at the time. I was alcoholic years ago, over 37 years ago. He said, Larry, he said, how long you want to stop drinking? I didn't say Jesus. I said, Lord, Father, I said, I don't want to drink ever again. That's what I said. He called me by name. And like I told you guys, when I was born, my mother didn't even have a name for me, just like Moses' mother didn't have a name for him. And listen, this is not secondhand talk. I'm telling you what she told me as a little child, like 5 or 6 years old. She told me, she said, she called me, she nicknamed me Bubba. She said, Bubba, she said, when you was born, I didn't even have a name for you. And I was born down at a place called the Lake. I was born down by this place called the Lake, and it's a big lake. It's a big lake. It's about like 25 or 30 miles. But anyway, that's where I was born at. And she says, she said, Bubba, I didn't have a name for you. She said, but the white woman and the other midwife was a black woman. She says, they name you. That's right. They named me. I didn't even have a name. Now you done carried me all this time. Then she told me, she says, she wasn't drinking, but she says, I don't even know how I got pregnant. I was in jail for like 6 months, and then I come out of jail. Then here I am. I'm like about a month pregnant with you. She says, I don't know where you came from. Now I'm a little child. I'm a little something, and she's telling me, She didn't tell the rest of them. She told me by myself. She said, Bubba, Bubba, I don't know where you came from. She said, me and this lady was fighting in the community, and I bit part of her nose off, and they locked me up for like a flat sentence of 6 months or something like that. She told me it was a flat sentence, but I don't know exactly, but I think it was like almost like 6 months. But anyway, when she came out, she said I was pregnant, and she said I know I wasn't doing nothing, but me and my siblings, all of us look just alike. We do. But I am the only one that's different from all of them. I'm nothing like any of them, even though we look alike. I got a brother that's 7 years younger than me. We can pass for twins. That's how strong our genes are. I was always separate from all the rest of them. Even to this day, I'm still separate. Why? Because God has separated me from all of them. He separated me. But you can see here, this is not something that is made up. It's right in the pages. He says that you know me by name. He says in the latter part of 17 here, he says, but let's read 17 again. And we're going to close. He said, and the Lord said unto Moses, I do this thing also that thou hast spoken. For you have found grace in my sight. And now if he can say that about Moses, why he didn't say that I know Jesus as my son? Why can't y'all purple shaped wearers answer that question? Somebody please tell him, because I'm ready for a challenge. I'm tired of my people being fooled by this damn foolishness. Listen, I'm not afraid. I know what this says. It says here, I know thee by name. He never at any time said he knew Yahweh Shah, all these other names, Jesus, Queen of Heaven, Mother, none of those. He said, Moses, I know thee. I know thee by thy name. Giving all praise to the Most High Living God of Israel and none else. Family, we hope this has been a very, very informative, exciting teaching that someone takes this to heart. Until next time, we over here at the high priest over the whole house of Israel and the Most High's team, we say we love you guys and shalom.
You've been lied to, thinking Jesus came for you. Bled, died on a cross just to save you. And you've been made a fool, thinking you can speak it, confessing with your mouth Jesus Christ and believe it.
Most High, praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High, God of Israel.